It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and I'm collecting carrot seeds. As you can see, a lot of these little heads have turned brown. The seeds are just, well, no, they actually are ready. I actually, because it rained like 2 days in a row, a lot of good rain, and I found a seed head similar to this that was like down in the ground, down like touching the soil, and a lot of the seeds had actually sprouted already, so these seeds are totally ready. So I'm going to put them, I put them in this bag here, and that's how they're going to dry. I'm going to take them in the house and dry them in this bag, and when they're ready, I'll shake out the seeds. Meanwhile, I have disposed of some larkspur plants here. This is larkspur. I made a nice little purple spike of flowers, and most of the flowers are dead, and so now they're making these seed pods. Seed pods like this, which then dry and become like this, and then all the seeds must have fallen out of this little pot already. Yeah, there's no seeds in there. Anyway, I cut down all the plants that I have here, and this is the last one that has a few flowers on it and a few pods that I haven't developed yet, so I figured I'd let them grow. Let the flowers finish up and let the pods grow, and then I'll pull this. So yeah, it's a lot of seeds, so I'm thinking I'm gonna save seeds for seed swapping. Seed swapping. There's a Facebook group, it's called Seed Swap. Whatever. There's like a whole bunch of seed swapping groups on Facebook that you can look up. I think the one that I belong to is like the biggest one. But anyway, that doesn't necessarily mean that it has the biggest resources, you know. But there's a lot of people that join the group and post seeds that they want to swap. And then you put what you want to swap, and then that way you can kind of communicate between each other. Okay, well, I like your seeds. What do you want of mine? And, you know, that's how it goes. So I did a lot of that very successfully this past spring, and I got some good seeds. I can't remember now all of what I got. A lot of tomatoes, I think, flowers. I think somebody sent me basil seeds. I don't remember what else I got. Anyway, some interesting things I got. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to report is that my onions are just about done. These are mostly Red Weathersfield over here, and over here these are supposed to be, actually I think this is mostly New York, and this is probably mostly Red Weathersfield. I can't remember exactly, but a lot of the ones in here have already been gone for so long that the tops are disintegrated, so I really got to dig them up. And over here, the tops have come down for the most part. Some of them are still upright. And over there, but these are fallen. That's how you know that basically the onions are done. You know, if you read the books, they say, well, when most of the tops fall down, you chop down, well, not chop down, but you like poke down the ones that didn't fall over yet, so that everything can just be harvested at the same time. I'm gonna leave those to grow. You know, if there's any more growing to be done, I'm gonna allow them to do that. But in the meantime, I kind of want to save, I want to be able to collect the tops because they look good and green, and they're still good to eat. So that's a good way to like sort of double your harvest. You know, you could just like take the dig up the onions, which is what I've done in the past, pull them up, and use the tops to braid them with each other, and that's certainly a lovely thing to do. But when it comes to food value, I think I prefer the idea of using the tops. Now, I was looking at a video, like a few videos by Marie Curie. I'm going to put her channel link in the description. And she made pierogies out of her tops. She also made, she pickled some of her onions, which is why she had tops, because she had pickled onions, which, you know, sort of don't need to be, they don't need to be like hard, what do you call it? They don't need to cure, so you can harvest the tops fresh, still upright and tender. So she did that. She used her tops for the pierogies, and she pickled the onions. I'm trying to think, she did 3 videos. Oh, and she made some Chinese pancakes with the other onion tops, which also looked really delicious, and I'm totally going to do that. And so anyway, so I want to be able to have some tops that I can use for that. I'm going to go over to the far side of my far plot, and show you some more stuff going on over there. Tomatoes! Okay, so I decided I would go ahead and pull some of these onions. I'm being a little bit silly about it. I probably should just pull everything, but I don't know. I mean, I like to see this thing. You know, when the stem is fully bent. That's how you know that the onion's not getting anything more out of that leaf. So it's basically finished growing. But also the thing about it is that if you don't really allow this to happen, sometimes it impedes the longevity of storage for that onion. So, you know, it's a kind of a dual thing, but so, you know, something like this, nice and upright, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Something that's kind of like here and there, like this one here, I don't know. I'll probably just pull that. Because what's happening too is that it rained so many, well, it rained like 2 or 3 days. And the skins are starting to mold, starting to rot. So that's totally bad as far as onions are concerned, because you want that skin really helps with you know, storage length. So I'm gonna put these in a nice dry place. I'll probably take them home and stick them in a paper bag or something. Stick them in my well, there's a space in the hallway that's very dry, very warm, and fairly ideal for this kind of thing. So that's where I'll put them. Ooh, Lord, look at those ants. Jeez. When they're like that, they get hot, and they just bite you like crazy if they can get holdy. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to work on this side, and show you when I'm done.